what do you say we have a look at a 2-pack set from NECA They Live? Good look right there. See some artwork there. Do I have some glasses around here? In fact, I do. Let me see if there's anything to read here. Yeah, just goes on with some lines from the movie. They influence our decisions without us knowing it. They numb our senses without us feeling it. They control our lives without us realizing it. You get the picture. And there's some artwork back there. And, of course, the figures. I really like these NECA retro cloths. They're kind of nice. We say we get inside there and have a look. Take these off now. I don't need these. Only for reading that fine print. And here's some more of that artwork on the back, inside back panel. Alright, now let's see here. We have a television. It has a little hook in the back where you can actually mount it. I'm battling a little bit of a cold here, so head's all kind of clogged up. And what else do we have here? It's just paper. Oh, these are just signs. I'm not going to pull these out. But it says buy. And on the back it says no ideas. And it says stay asleep. Obey. So yeah, there's no point pulling those signs out. I'm not going to pull them out. Oh, there are no extra limbs here as far as hands, heads, or anything like that. They'll probably save that for down the road. They'll probably sell these figures individually down the road. And just my guess. And then probably have swappable heads to make them look human. I mean, if I was in marketing, that's what I would do. They just seat down in there, just like that. So he stands pretty good. Of course, you got your little silica gel pack. Don't put that in water like tea. Probably wouldn't want to eat that. That's my guess. And I got her out of the... yeah, she's not going to stand. However, she does have a hole for a peg at the bottom. Whereas I know most of these NECA figures that I review do not. With the exception, I should say, the NECA retro cloth figures. They usually don't have pegs. But maybe they're going to be changing that. I don't know. But she's definitely going to need a stand because she's not going to stand up. I guess with a little finagling, she might. Anyway, let's have a look at her first. I have her in my hand. See a close look at that face there. I mean, her hair looks wonderful. This hair. Hopefully you can see that. Nice paint. Nice string of pearls around her neck. Is this a single piece? No, it's multi-piece clothing here. Of course, they have their watch. Remember the watch they would call in and they would open a warp hole and be gone in a moment. So notice her hands are painted to match her face. Kind of like that. Maybe you can see that. Yeah. So, yeah, nice gold earrings. Just very nice. Yeah, and very dark gray skin. You can see her legs there. And her arms are a light blue. I don't know if she's supposed to be wearing a dark shade nylon or not, but that's kind of dark gray there. So what do you say we go through her articulation? You get about that much head movement. She's got a lot of hair. but she can look down about like that. That's it. You got a torso swivel. Is it on a pivot too? No, I don't think so. Doesn't seem to be. You want to be with any of these female figures. You want to be very careful with the joints because they always make their limbs and their joints much smaller. So just be careful. You've been warned. So you get some movement up like so. Back about that much. It feels to be like a single joint in the elbow. You get that bend. And then you get a pin and a hinge in the hand, but you don't get much movement. So again, be careful. Moving down here, you get, well, you do get movement, but her skirt is going to stop you from moving her legs forward. But again, this is not a kid's toy. Let's see what they say the age is on here. 17 and up. So yeah, not meant to give it to a kid and say, hey, go have fun. You know, this is for an adult collectible. So let's see what the knees do. Knees do about that much. Actually, that looks pretty good. You know, looks like one of those 1950s, you know, like Virginia Slims. You've come a long way, baby. Anyway, let's see what the knees, the ankles do. So the ankles, I think, let me be certain about that. Put my glasses on. So I don't go hyperextending joints that shouldn't be hyperextended. Yeah, so she gets about that much movement there, toe down, and then toe up, and no pivot there. The pivot for her leg is up here. So, as you can see, and the skirt is very restricting anyway, so the watch looks really good. So yeah, let's move on to the gent in this. Moving on to the guy here. He's got a lot of clothes on too. Let's quickly go through his articulation before we look at his paint. It's a little tight. Be careful. So head will go down about that much and go up that much. Not so much. Let's see. We have a torso joint there, but it doesn't do much. No side to side. Not much of a pivot either. You're going to have joints in the elbows and throughout this figure, but these clothes are going to be restricting. So I can get about that much forward on his shoulder joint. Let's see here. Single joint in the elbow. Again, a pin and a hinge. These joints are tight, so take it easy. Let's see. It goes out about that much, and it'll do a full rotation. And let's see here. So with pants, not as restricting as the skirt itself. So feels like a single joint. Yeah, single joint in the knee. Any pivot here? No, it's on a rocker. Or so just a hinge. Yep, that's just a hinge. So you get about that much toe up, that much toe down. So yeah, you definitely don't want to stress that. So no, so you can see you can spread his legs, but there is no rocker. So you see his feet start to do this thing instead of, which I think I could do without the ankle rocker anyway. As an adult collectible, I don't need it. You're talking to a guy who grew up with 5 points of articulation, and I had a blast with it. So let's look at his clothes. Clothes are made well. Not unlike the Migo Dracula material, about the same. Got yourself a little handkerchief in there. The tie seems to be made of the same material as the handkerchief. And the shirt is made of the same material as the tie, except different color, of course. Does he have a watch on? Let's see if he has his watch on, because I didn't notice that yet. I'm trying. I really am. Oh boy. Well, I can't seem to see it, but bear with me. No watch? Oh yeah, he has a watch on. But he's wearing his weird like. So, oh, maybe it's not weird like. His arm needs to be just twisted up. So, like that. There. I think we got it. There's the watch. That was kind of a task, you know. His face, his hair's nicely sculpted. His face is beautiful paint on these figures. It really is. And again, on this one, the hands match the face and the neck. Yeah, matches. Color is the skin. Yeah, kind of a bluish gray skin tone. Very cool. This set would look nice in a shadow box. If you do a little work to it, I believe these two you can be found in the bank scene. You know, in the movie. So if you haven't seen They Live, hopefully I'm not spoiling anything for you. But it's really good movie. And I think these two were from the bank scene. So do a little shadow box scene, do a little manufacturing of some props yourself to put inside the shadow box and use some of the signage that comes with it. It might be a really cool display. Just a thought, you know. So yeah. Anyway. I have to do something. I'm tired of sitting around with this head cold. So I needed to do something. So I figure I'll do a review of these They Live figures. You know? And so yeah. That's been my look. Let's pull the TV up here too. See if they can hold it. That's been my look at the NECA 2-pack They Live alien figures. Very cool. And maybe I will do something with a shadow box on these things. And if I do, I'll have the video rolling. Thanks for watching my videos. Holla Wolf out.